Hi guys, and thank you so much for watching as always. We're back with Kerbal Career Mode. Basically, I have to apologise for whatever reason. I've basically lost the video footage. It got corrupt. Or it was for some reason, I don't know why. It was in the folder. It was fine. I left it in there for a few hours whilst I was recording something else. I was recording Skyrim beta, the online. Because I actually got a beta key for, obviously, this weekend. I think I mentioned that in the other video. But yeah, so I was kind of faffing around with that. Obviously, I can't release that video at the moment because you have to sign a confidentiality clause to say that you're not allowed to release any kind of information about the actual beta, which is fine. I understand why they do that. But I've been playing that a lot over last night because it started at 12 o'clock midnight here in Britain, in GMT. It starts at 6 o'clock Eastern Summer Time in the States. So it's started at 12 midnight here. But beforehand you could do like the tutorial stuff and stuff like that, so I've been playing around with that. I recorded a load of footage of it. At some point I will release that, but obviously I can't release it at the moment or I'll get in a lot of trouble and I'll get a strike against my account. And I'll probably never be able to join the online the online Skyrim game ever. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, so I went back to the file, went to start editing it. I always play the file back to myself just to weed out anything that I need to get rid of. And basically the whole file was just corrupted. Just all the screen was completely pixelated, all the sound was junky. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So all that happened in that video was I spammed a bit of science. I picked up this, which has got the reaction wheel in I really wanted, and I picked up this with the science station, which I really wanted because obviously I can bump up my science now. Next thing we're after really is either these, because we want the struts so we can make bigger rockets without fear of it falling over. Not really bothered about these, to be fair. Not really fussed about that. Obviously we're starting to get into the big stuff here. Really want one of those inline advanced stabilizer, the SES. Really could do one of them, and I'd like one of these as well. Basically a probe core sort of thing. What else have we got? Battery packs, very handy. Solar photovoltaics panels, really need them. Lights, definitely could do with some lights, especially if we're going to lap the moon. Mobile, need ladders, need thermometers so we can pump a bit more science. We need a bit of everything really. But what we're going to do is I'm going to try and get to the pole now, the North Pole. Spam a bit of science there if I can. I have built a rocket. I built the rocket at the end of the last episode, but obviously you haven't seen that because the file was corrupt. This is my science station. This is the second one. The first one that we used, I'll show you the first one. This was the first one I did. I did this, I just shot it into space quickly and got some science off the science station. That's all I did. I sent it right up high as I could. I think it went to about 2,500 meters, something like that. Yeah, 2,500 meters. No, 2,500 meters, more than that. 250,000 meters, sorry. So yeah, we did some science up there, got really good science results. But I want to go to the pole now. I've still not managed to get there with this rocket, but we'll try it now. Now I've got the inline stabilizer as well, which makes life so much easier. Stops your rocket tilting all over the place. Not quite, but it does a better job than nothing at all. As you can see, we've got the stabilizer there. Science station, couple of mystery goos. 3 parachutes, because obviously got the added weight of the station. I don't want that station to break on landing. And yeah, this is our rocket. The other thing I've noticed as well whilst I've been doing this, I don't normally do it, but the main rocket that I use in the centre of the main engine, if you have that below, so say it's sticking out to about here, it'll get blown off by these. I didn't realise, so I kept wondering like why is my stages all messed up? Why is that rocket not firing? And every time these went off, that rocket was missing. So I'm assuming if it's below this line, basically these rockets burn it off and it explodes. So yeah, something to be watchful of. So let's try and go to the North Pole. We'll take trusty Jebediah with us again, as usual. Can't see this being a major issue, but we'll see. Right, so SES on. Our reaction wheels are going to be working. Throttle up. Let's go for it. hopefully it stabilises a little bit now. Doesn't give us the same issues, well, me the same issues that it's been given me previously. I'm still getting a bit of spin, which is a bit annoying. I should have waited till day to do this really. Right, we'll try pulling it back up a bit because it's spinning. Let's try to sit down. Oh, stop spinning. You're making my life really difficult. We're going a bit too fast there as well. Let's get rid of them. We're going way too fast then. Which is causing massive instability. I should have done this during the day, really should have. It's not too bad when you hear it. When you got lights. Right, anyway. When we're going off in that direction, roughly. Let's just sit that there for a second. Should have done that during the day really, it was a lucky mistake that. Let's try and get up to an altitude where we can get a manoeuvre going. I'm not sure I'm going to have enough fuel for this, but we'll soon find out. Just throttle down a little bit, I just want to make sure that I'm getting this correct. I want to get up to 100,000 if I can. Fuel wise, not doing great. Might have to have the manoeuvre sooner. Yeah, I'm going to have to add this a bit sooner I think. But we're actually doing a lot of the work ourselves by heading in that general direction. It doesn't bother me too much in that sense. Heading over there. Not sure even a manoeuvre will be necessary at this point. If I can get that up to over 100,000, and then I'll do a manoeuvre. Which is just getting there now. So I'll cut the engines in a second. Give it a couple of thousand. There we go. Cut the engines there, add a manoeuvre, and hopefully we can get over the pole best we can. I'll try and put us down on the light side if I can. So we can actually see what we're doing on the pole. I think that should do it. Right, let's just turn the unwieldy craft, because it is very unwieldy. See how long it is. We're getting to the stage now where I should be able to do a manoeuvre to the moon. And we'll just do a lap of the moon, take some science readings, and we should get some big science for that. Right, so that's pretty much where it should be. 1 minute 45 seconds, well, 48 second burn, and 1 minute 11. We'll go a bit before we hit the node. We'll go about the same, well, about 30 seconds left to reach the node, and then we'll burn. It's just the way I roll. So I'm pouring out myself a drink. Sorry about that. I've just been finishing off my Fanta. Right, go for the burn in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn. Yeah, it's a bit of a longer burn. No, it's actually not too bad actually. Let's watch this, keep my finger on the X key, because I'll just cut the engines out as soon as we get there. We should be not on the light side, but well, I'll drag the burn out a little bit longer. Fuel wise, we're not doing too bad. Got enough, about 30 seconds worth of fuel left. Maybe a little bit more, about 35, 40 seconds. Should be fine, come on. Don't let me down. Okay, I'll just burn a little bit until I can see the blue line go over to the light side, and then we'll quit. There, right. Cool. Let's get rid of that manoeuvre. We should hit somewhere where we can actually see anyway. Should be able to see from that vantage point. But I'll take a Mulreay reading. I think we should, whilst we're up in higher orbit. So we can only do one mystery goo when we're down, so we won't get a lot for this. We've done it too many times. 0.5 science, just keep the data, it doesn't really matter. What we're going to do is we're going to turn the rocket round though. I'll keep hold of the rocket for the time being, until I know that I'm not going to need to make another quick burn. We'll turn the rocket down this way, so the heat shield's facing towards the planet. How you doing? How you doing, bud? I'm not sure if I should do we'll do a crew report up here, and then we'll do one, and we'll see what it's like, and then we can do one. Yeah, we'll get nothing for it. Reset that experiment. Right, so I can speed time up a little bit, I suppose. Let's see where we're going to head up. Right, so we're going to slow down now. The thing is, because we're going to start grazing the atmosphere, we might slow down a little bit too quick, and that'll bring our trajectory down to around here somewhere, possibly. But we'll soon find out. Because we are grazing the atmosphere now. Going very, very, very fast though. We're at 2,250 and we're getting faster as well. As we're approaching, obviously, and gravity's pulling us in a bit quicker, we start speeding up. We don't want that to get too high, to start destroying stuff on the craft. Let's see where we're up to. Right, so we're coming down now anyway. Let's get rid of this engine. Make life a little bit easier for us. And what I'll do, we'll let the parachutes out now. Just drag us back a bit, because I don't want to go too far over to the dark side. Dark side, dun dun dun. Slowing down now, really starting to slow down. A couple of times the speed of sound. That's nothing. How you doing, Jeb? You okay, bud? Good, good. So, didn't do too bad. We had a bit of fuel left. We could have played around if we needed to. But I'm quite happy with that. Wasn't the most elegant way of doing it, but did what I needed it to do. Speed up now until these parachutes open, which is usually just about 700 meters, something like that, 800 meters. But I don't want them to open in speed mode because they have a habit of breaking if you don't watch them. So here we come, shouldn't be long now, 700 maybe, 600 then, 500? Yeah, there we go. And this will be a very slow descent now at 4.7 meters a second. So, speed it up. Meow. Then we'll do some science, do an EVA, do all the stuff that we need to do, get some more science in, try and get some more stuff that we can build better rockets with. Definitely need to get the batteries and cells and stuff like that, the battery packs and the photovoltaic cells. Definitely need all that stuff. Alright, there we go, nice landing, no problems, nothing blew up. What we're going to do is, so I can get Jeb back in, well, attempt to, we're going to try and push this over gently. Yep. Sorry if that ruins your immersion. Obviously, I'm not sure how you would get about doing that, or do that even. Meow. How are you doing it? Right, so, science first, please, just in case I can't get back in. 7.5 science, that's pretty shit. Mystery go. 0.7 science, really bad. EVA time, buddy. EVA time. In fact, let's do a crew report first, just in case you can't get back in again. 1.5 science, it's better than it was up there, to be fair. Right, get out, bud. I'm not sure you'll be able to get back in. Well, you might be able to actually. EVA report. Yeah, nothing there. And take surface sample. 2.3. Yeah, didn't really get anything for that. I didn't expect to get too much. Whatever. Yeah, but that'll do, I suppose. You know, whatever, dudes. Can you get back in? No. Well, actually, spamming that F key. Ah, you fell off the other end. Got to do this now. You can actually repack the parachutes as well, which is quite amusing. We'll repack that one as well, just in case we need it. Right, should I get you up? Come on, double like that. Double like that. One pod might want take data. Right. Oh no, we're not going to be able to get him back in. You're a pain, Jebediah. How many resources have we got? EVA propellant. Wish there's a way you can get better propellant for your guy. Oh, do you know what? It's not really worth it. Just for the sake of getting him back in. Right, yeah. So, space sensor. Get that back. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do a lap of the moon. We'll have to just go around it. Or at least go into deep space. So let's just recover Jeb and the science station. Recover. Wasn't even worth our time. This, to be fair, this stupid thing on my behalf. I thought I might get some decent science out of going to the pole, but apparently not. Right. What I'll do is probably end that video here. I'll do these short ones, so people don't get too bored. Next episode we're going to try and do a lap of the moon. This is going to take a bit more kind of playing around. Oh, we might even put a satellite up actually. We could put a satellite up, or even build a plane. What have we got to play with? We could try and land on the moon. But I doubt I'd be able to get something that would take off again. I don't really have any of this stuff. No. We'll try and do a lap of the moon next episode. Oh yeah, so thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. On the next video, as I say, we'll go for the moon. Moon or bust, as it were, as it says on the beginning of Kerbal. And yeah, and hopefully we'll have a bit of fun. So I'll see you on the next video, guys. So take care of each other, and goodbye.